Canada has a rich history with its nature. Not just the nature of trees, plants, animals, but instead a natural nature of stories of who we are today, how we got here. Stories and tales about our ancestors. In the vast tapestry of Canadian history, the story of Japanese Canadians stands as a testament to resilience, perseverance, and the enduring of human spirit. The story begins in the late 19th century, when the first wave of Japanese immigrants arrived on the shores of British Columbia, seeking new opportunities and a better life. The first to arrive faced immense challenges, but they were determined to build a home and create a better life for themselves and their children. Despite facing discrimination and prejudice, Japanese Canadians established thriving communities, cultivating the land, starting businesses, and contributing to the development of Canada's economy. Many credible resources state that the first remarks of racism to Japanese Canadians happened in 1907, when the Gentleman's Agreement took place. Gentleman's Agreement was when the Canadian government and the government of Japan reached an agreement of limiting Japanese immigration to Canada, leading to a decrease in the numbers of Japanese immigrants. During World War I, Japanese Canadians faced discrimination and suspicion, but nonetheless volunteered to serve in the Canadian military, demonstrating their loyalty and commitment to the country. Despite encountering barriers to enlistment and segregation within military units, they made significant contributions to the war effort, serving in various capacities. However, they also faced government surveillance and discriminatory policies, foreshadowing the internment measures that would occur during World War II. Nevertheless, their bravery and dedication on the battlefield helped them challenge stereotypes and perceptions, laying the groundwork for greater acceptance and recognition of Japanese Canadians in post-war Canada.
Record released by the United States Navy of the havoc wrought by the Japs' sneak sky and sea raid on Pearl Harbor, America's mid-Pacific naval bastion. Navy was the loss of war vessels, airplanes, and equipment, but more costly to Japan was the effectiveness of its foul attack in immediately unifying America in its determination to fight and win the war thrust upon it. Direct hits were scored on hangars, and these were badly shattered. Equipment and airplane supplies were reduced to smoldering ruins. Here at the naval lost 3 destroyers. Here are seen the United States destroyers Downs and Shore as they rest on the bottom of Pearl Harbor with decks awash after Jap bombers make direct hits on their decks. First to feel the sting of Japanese steel are the USS Oklahoma and Utah, the latter a 33-year-old target ship. Accurate hits by the enemy bombers make short work of these 2 naval bulwarks. Now, with their keels practically out of water, they lie helpless wrecks and a sad reminder of cowardly strategy.
During World War II, Japanese Canadians faced significant challenges and injustices as a result of wartime hysteria and racism. Following the attack on Pearl Harbor, the Canadian government implemented policies targeting Japanese Canadians, including forced relocation and internment. Under the War Measures Act, over 22,000 Japanese Canadians, the majority of whom were Canadian citizens, were forcibly removed from their homes on the West Coast and relocated to internment camps in remote areas of Canada. Families were separated, businesses and properties were confiscated, An individual endured harsh living conditions in the camps. This mass displacement and loss of freedoms inflicted deep wounds on Japanese Canadian communities, disrupting their lives and eroding their sense of belonging. Despite these injustices, many Japanese Canadians still volunteered to serve in the Canadian military, demonstrating their loyalty and patriotism. The internment experience left a lasting impact on Japanese Canadian families, shaping their identities and fueling a long struggle for redress and recognition of the injustices they suffered.